Hello there, how are you? So I'm back again with another reading for all of you once again. Today's read is for those individuals who know very well that their counterpart is in another soulmate relationship, or they are with a soulmate, or they think that they are in love with someone and that's not you. It's very likely that this relationship surfaced or butted at their workplace or with someone they used to work with. That's very likely a case here. It looks like they know each other because they work in the same field, or because they work together. They work in the same organization or for the same organization or company or institute, or something that connects them is related with their work here. Okay, so if this is your situation, if you recently came to know about this or you knew it all along, then this reading is for you. Okay, first and foremost, there are things you need to know and implement here. If any of you are in contact with your counterpart, if you are so-called friends because your person said that if we can't be lovers, then let's be friends, you are being suggested to say no to that and walk away from your person and their life completely, or else you'll end up hurting yourself or attracting a very heartbreaking change in your life. It seems to me here, or in other words, it looks like that your person is quite into this person or this relationship at present. They are kind of head over heels in love with this person, though it's not really a real love, it's temporary love. They are just in love with the thought of being in love with this person. It's not true love, but it might feel like, because of a lot of things, a lot of factors. They share a past life connection here, or you can say that something is resurfacing or budding from past here. It's also a possibility that someone from their past is trying to come back in their life who was related with them by work. It's very likely that they were friends in the past and now it had turned into a romantic relationship because they developed romantic feelings for each other. There are many cases here, many different situations which are dependent on each one of your personal cases. It's just that I see a connection here that budded at workplace or because of work. The point is that there is a relationship your person is in and they are quite invested in this person or this relationship at present. This is only for those who know this. Okay, don't think like I'm predicting it or saying that this is the case I see here for all of you. No, you know this, you are aware of this, or you'll become aware of this if you're not just yet. Okay, if that's your case. So the thing is that don't worry about your person or this connection. Just walk away. You have to do it, or else I see a very painful situation for you, or an outcome you wouldn't be able to handle properly. It's because this person your counterpart is not going to take no for an answer when it comes to working on this relationship. You must not be there in their life or make any attempts at present in trying to convince them that you share a connection with them. They won't listen. They won't pay any attention to you, and this might already be happening. You might have tried to convince them or make them believe or bring this to their knowledge that you two share a connection, but they don't care to listen to you. They don't pay any attention to you. They don't want to focus on any of it. There's a reason behind that. So I'm telling you, warning you, actually suggesting you and advising you all who did that or are doing anything as such or are thinking of doing anything as such, don't do it. Please leave. Please leave and save yourself and your heart, because if you remain there thinking that if you won't remain in your person's life, if you won't be available for them, you'd end up losing them or things like that, that's not going to happen. But if you do indeed stay there, remain easily available for them and show your presence as a so-called friend of theirs, you'll hurt yourself in a very bad manner. You'll end up being heartbroken, and in some of the cases I feel like that heartbreak is going to leave you sick and ill for a good amount of time if you do not do as I'm suggesting, or if you do not pay attention to these warnings. There's a reason why you are being advised to walk away from your person right now, because they are supposed to go through a heartbreaking situation with this person without your presence in their life. The more you show them that you care, the more you show them that, or try to convince them that you're the one, they'll hurt you even more. They'll make you cry and suffer even more than you can expect. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Please don't do that. Leave. Don't be in that state of controlling things or convincing them to believe on you or in your connection. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Leave. Even if it feels like your heart is shattering into pieces, leave. Walk away. Do not look back. No matter how much it hurts right now, leave, or else it'll hurt beyond your capacity to endure that pain later, after a certain point of time, because you'll see this person, your counterpart, being with that person in a way you wouldn't be able to handle. This can even be about a marriage here. If you know that your person got married and you are in their life, or you're trying to remain in their life by labeling your connection as friends, don't do that. Please don't do that. You'll hurt yourself. Again, I'll say in a very bad manner. You're being warned against that choice of yours of accepting to be your person's so-called friend, because they do not think of you as a friend. At present, if they are in this relationship, you are not really someone they can call as friend. You're not really even an option here. You're just someone they feel something but are not going to accept it or prioritize it in any way, in any situation. This person is kind of under a spell of that loving feeling this person is feeling with that other person. It's not really magic here. It's the influence of that connection they're in. Though it's not real, it's not as deep as yours, it's a feel-good connection. Let's say that. So they're not going to let go of that feel-good connection or that feeling or that thought of it. No, they won't. It's like they have a dream and they're trying to fulfill it, and they won't let anyone mess it up for them, even if it's you. Don't do that. The more you're going to be there for them, the more you're going to show your feelings, the more you're going to try to convince them or bring any facts or knowledge about your connection to them, the more they'll start mistreating you, abusing you, neglecting you, and abandoning you. And it's very likely that you may find yourself getting abandoned by them in a very unexpected of manner, in a very hurtful of manner you wouldn't be able to tolerate or handle. That's why it is being suggested to you through way of this reading that you walk away, leave right now, or else you'll be humiliated and you'll be forced to leave later if you do not leave right now. It's not like this connection is going to work out for your person. I see here that this connection is going to give them some good amount of pain after a while, For some of them, in many of your cases, I see that it is what is happening right now. They were in a relationship with someone. They met at work or because of work, and they thought that they found the one. There was this deep feeling they were feeling for this person. It all ended. It all turned out into a complete disappointment for them, and many of them are traumatized right now because of this heartbreak, because of this ending, because of the betrayal that person has caused them. Some of them are sick right now. Some of them are struggling with their mental health. Some of them are crying. Some of them are traumatized. Some of them are just trying to heal and things like that. This is the end, the kind of end I see of the connection your person is in right now. That's why you are being suggested to leave, because only after going through that heartbreak, that devastating failure and disappointment, that heart-wrenching betrayal, which is going to traumatize them and leave them sick and alone, feeling abandoned, they'll realize your worth and value and may start to feel the essence of your connection. But for that, you have to make yourself strong enough to walk away from them right now. You have to do it, or else be ready to get humiliated from them. Be ready to get hurt by them. Be ready to get insulted or abandoned by them. It'll happen. It'll happen, and I can assure you of that. This is happening with many right now. That's why you are receiving this reading. You're being advised and suggested to let this connection or your person go right now and give it to divine forces, or surrender it under the feet of God and make a choice of walking away from your person, cutting all contact and saying no to any kind of so-called meaningless friendship with your person. No, just no. Say no for your own good. You have to say no for your own good, because your person doesn't care about you or your feelings right now. They are not in that state. There is a connection here between the two of you, but they are not aware of it, or are just not in that state right now where they can appreciate it, accept it, or can reciprocate your feelings or respect your emotions. They won't do it. Instead, I see them disrespecting it or looking at it in a way which is sarcastic or full of ridicule. So please respect yourself and your connection, your feelings and your heart and your well-being, your sanity, your peace, and walk away from your person if this is your case. If you know very well that they are invested in a connection or in a person, they are not taking no for an answer when it comes to working on that connection. They don't want to listen to anything you have to say. They don't care about your feelings or your connection. Please leave and walk away. Their actions are the proof you need that they don't care right now. A time will come when they'll care, but it'll come later, after that heartbreak comes in for them first. Out of this connection. That's for sure. That's going to happen. But for that, please leave. I see here that this person is going to betray them, unlike any other person had ever betrayed them. Doesn't matter if they got betrayed in relationships 10 times. This person is going to betray them even in a worse of a manner. Doesn't really matter what happened in the past. This person is going to give them nightmares. A sick mind, a terrible mental health issue, trust issues and whatnot. They'll be devastated. They'll be all lost, and straight after this ending or this heartbreak they'll experience in this connection from this person. Or even if this betrayal or this heartbreak doesn't come from this person, something is going to happen with their families or within their families that is going to bring an end to that connection. That connection is destined to come to an heartbreaking end. Accept it, know it, be aware of it, and be at peace with it. And tell yourself, force yourself to walk away right now. It's not like you are being made aware of all of this so that you can remain hopeful about your reunion. It's not like that, and it's not about that. It's about taking care of your well-being or prioritizing your own sanity or health or self-respect right now, because I see that may come under a threat here if you do not leave and make boundaries with your person. If you try to control the situation thinking that it'll somehow work out, it won't. It will work out, but with the help of divine forces and as a result of divine intervention. That connection is not meant to be, so it will not work out. But if you try to force that ending onto your person, and if you'll try to use tricks and tactics in trying to bring your person in your life by saying things here and there or by dropping hints or things like that, I don't see it working out for you either. It has to work out when your person is ready and are accepting your connection with all the love and respect and honor. Not because you're trying to tell them, not because someone else is in the picture and it doesn't work. No, it has to work because they're aware of it, they know about it, they feel it, they accept it from the bottom of their heart. And that applies to you as well. So there's work that's needed here. There's healing that needs to happen. There are lessons people need to learn. So at present, again, I'll repeat, if you see your person is not interested in you, instead is interested in something or someone else, let them go, set yourself free and keep moving forward, because I see an ending coming in here in that connection of theirs or that venture of theirs or with that relationship of theirs they are so obsessed with right now. All their obsession, all their dreams, all their aspirations are going to get crashed down in front of their own eyes, and they'll see it happening. It'll all be unexpected. It'll happen in a very unexpected of manner, in a really abrupt of manner. No one will see it coming. No one can assume it or, predict it. It'll happen on its own naturally and organically because it is meant to happen. Same is the case with your connection. If it's meant to happen, it'll happen all naturally and organically without anyone having to force it or manipulate things or go out of their way in trying to make it happen. You won't have to do that. So I see here that after this ending takes place and you're not there in your person's life, they feel your absence, they start to observe things, they start to learn about things. You'll have an opportunity of reconciling, but that will happen on a fresh note when they'll be humble enough to treat you right, respect your connection and your feelings and accept it with all the honor and recognition. So you have to give it all time. You have to be patient. And right now, do as I'm suggesting or this reading is suggesting to you, okay? For your own good. It's not like I'm saying it personally, no. I'm only stating the facts and the information that's coming out of this reading for all of you today, okay? So that's all. This was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed listening to me and it brought you the clarity you were seeking and were hoping to get. If so, do let me know how you felt in the comment section below. Feel free to hit the like button and do subscribe to our channel for more such content to be readily available for all of you on a regular basis. With that being said, do not hesitate to follow through with the link given in the description box below if you'd like to contribute, donate, or just show your love and appreciation for the work we're doing here. Also, if any of you are interested in taking a personal reading, do contact me or consult with me through way of my given email address provided in the description box below. That's all. I'll be back sooner than later. Till then, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye-bye.